Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Make sure you like this video down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And today we're here to look at the results from the 2020 presidential election and see exactly what's going on. Does Trump still have a chance to win? What are the results showing us right here, right now? So Donald Trump outperformed all expectations yet again. The polls were wrong more so than last time. However, Donald Trump is falling short in several key states right now, but that doesn't mean that he's necessarily out of it. He is going to fight this. Don't get demoralized. We're all going to fight the results here and get to the bottom of exactly what is going on. The exit polls were abysmal. I don't really want to touch base on the exit polls at all because they have so much contradictory information. They were going to be bad this year, and it looks like they are absolutely abysmal as expected. I would not take any information from the exit polls to heart. It doesn't seem like they really make a whole lot of sense as expected. So down ballot, Republicans did extremely well. I was 100% right that they would gain a little bit in the House, that they would hold the Senate. It looks all but certain that they will hold the Senate. Tom Tillis is likely to hold on. Susan Collins has already won up in Maine against all expectations. And you look at the presidential race here, and it is still going down the wire. But Biden is almost declaring victory here, and I'm going to show you, does Trump still have a path? What exactly is going to happen? And does Trump have a case to bring it up to the Supreme Court here? So looking at the state of the race right now, Donald Trump has 214 electoral votes. Donald Trump swept all of the states that the New York Times said he would win by a narrow margin, by a massive margin. Again, the pollsters were awful this year, worse than 2016, but I don't want to spend too much time on that in this video. But Donald Trump also won Texas by a large margin, Ohio, Iowa larger than expected, same thing with Florida, and right now he does have a lead in North Carolina. I do expect him to hold on in North Carolina. I think a lot of people, even most Democrats, know that they are not going to be able to take North Carolina. Alaska, Donald Trump leads by almost 30 points. Again, a lot of that is the in-person and the late early vote before the election day. A lot more of the absentee ballots will be counted about a week after the election, but still, Donald Trump is in fairly good shape to win the state of Alaska. The fact that he's doing just fine in Montana and a lot of these other states really shows that he'll probably win the state by double digits when it's all said and done. So now we have to look at the other states here that are still being contested. There is 4 of them. We'll start with Nevada. It seems like right now Biden does have a lead of about 12,000 votes. His lead did expand today. And a lot of the votes that are left are in Clark County. That is not necessarily the best news for Donald Trump because in Clark County, again, Joe Biden does have a lead currently of 64,000 votes. If the ballots do come in for Biden at a similar rate, Biden is all but certain to win the state of Nevada as expected. There's a little bit left in Reno as well as some of the smaller red counties, but probably not going to be enough. Now, when you look at the state of Arizona, Fox News called Arizona extremely early, and even CNN says that Donald Trump does have a shot to win the state of Arizona. They are on track. There are a lot of votes left out of Maricopa County still, and a lot of the votes in Maricopa County that have been coming in later are favoring Donald Trump. Same thing with the vote drop that just happened up in Flagstaff. Donald Trump actually did not lose ground, even though it is a county that is going heavily for Joe Biden. Similar thing happening in Pima County. So a lot of the votes that are left in the state are going to favor Donald Trump. Will it be enough to make Fox News look like total fools? I'm not sure, but Trump is down by just 2.2% in Arizona. I would expect that to narrow. A lot more votes will be counted out of Maricopa County. A lot of votes will be counted left out of Pinal County. Donald Trump is expected to expand on his lead in some of these smaller counties here, but we're going to see if it's exactly going to be enough to get him across the finish line in the state of Arizona. So we will have to wait and see on that front. So the other 2 states here are Georgia and Pennsylvania. Georgia is an extremely tight race. Right now, Biden trails Trump, but he trails by just 9,000 votes in the state of Georgia. A lot of the blue areas have almost fully reported right now. There are a couple of areas that have not fully yet reported, but we're still waiting on them. Savannah is one of them. There are some votes outstanding out of Savannah. There's probably around 30,000 votes left, but we don't know what areas those are exactly coming from. Will it be enough to get Joe Biden over the finish line? that we don't exactly know. Some of these smaller red counties had some votes outstanding earlier. We're going to wait and see if there's any more votes to be counted out of them. It seems like most of them are already 100% in, so we will have to wait and see. We don't know where those ballots are coming from in Chatham County, Georgia. If they are coming from a more red area, then Donald Trump does have a chance. If not, he probably could lose the state of Georgia, which again is a surprise. I knew it was going to be close. I knew it was going to be closer than in years past, but right now Georgia not looking the best for Donald Trump. Pennsylvania is the other state. A lot of the ballots have been counted in Philadelphia, but there are still a lot of ballots left. A lot of the Philadelphia suburbs are all in. There are some counties left that do have ballots that they do have to report. We don't know exactly the way that they are going to go, so we will have to wait and see about Pennsylvania. But Biden, again, 93% of the vote is in. Biden trails by 80,000 votes. The Biden campaign thinks they're going to be able to make up that margin and win the state of Pennsylvania. But that doesn't mean that Donald Trump is going to lose if the results come out and it shows that Donald Trump is losing, because there are a lot of sketchy activities that are going on right now, and Trump supporters need to be energized and keep watching and don't give up, because again, you look at all of the shady things that have happened, the vote dumps coming in at 6 in the morning, coming in for Joe Biden at statistically improbable margins. Again, Donald Trump got his base out. He turned out a lot of people, but the fact that Biden is turning out people at higher rates than 2008 Obama in places like Detroit, in places like Milwaukee, it's very sketchy, doesn't exactly add up with a lot of the enthusiasm polling that we originally saw. Again, they're not letting Republicans into the vote count in Wayne County, but they are letting the Democrats in. They're letting the AFL-CIO in. Similar thing happening in Philadelphia. This is third world level stuff. This should not be happening. We need a transparent, efficient vote count in this country, and it is absolutely an abysmal showing and an embarrassment to the rest of the world that we cannot properly and efficiently count ballots. The fact that mail-in ballots are being accepted up to 10 days in some instances after Election Day, as long as they're postmarked, it does not add up. Republicans have every right to be skeptical of potential fraud that is happening in places like Philadelphia, Detroit, Milwaukee, Atlanta, these phantom vote dumps. They keep finding more votes, and we've seen this before. And Democrats are going to deny that it's happening, but we must wait and see. We must have investigations. We must go to the Supreme Court. And if there are enough votes in Pennsylvania that could get thrown out because they are invalid, in Wisconsin, where Trump trails by just 20,000 votes, again, the polls were saying Biden was going to win by up to 10, 11, 17 points in some instances. They were proven wrong. Donald Trump is only down by 20,000 votes. If they're able to find 20,000 invalid votes in Wisconsin and throw them out during a recount, Trump has a chance. So again, he needs to keep fighting the results. If he wins Arizona, Georgia, and North Carolina, and he's able to take Wisconsin somehow, again, he'll get to 269. He can win in the House. So Trump is not out. We got to keep fighting. And we also got to keep fighting in Pennsylvania. It is absolutely abysmal what is happening, the ridiculous numbers. And there is evidence out of Wayne County, Michigan, that there are people that have died 20 or 30 years ago, where if you put it in the system, it is shown that they have submitted ballots that have been accepted. Does not make sense. Does not add up. There's something going on. You cannot give up, because we are going to fight this. President Trump is going to fight this, and we have to stand behind him 100%. And by the way, this election has had so many weird trends. And some trends have been weird in the Republican direction. We did expect Trump to improve in Miami-Dade, but last time he lost it by over 30. Again, Trump vastly improving among Hispanics in South Texas. It was expected that he would improve, but by how much is a much different story. But the fact that Donald Trump is improving in the suburbs of Cleveland, he's improving in much of rural Ohio, improving in much of rural Iowa, and actually the driftless area in Wisconsin, but doing worse in much of Michigan does not exactly seem to add up whatsoever from a lot of what we've seen, especially because Donald Trump in Kenosha and Racine, he is outperforming his total from 2016. But for some reason in the WOW counties where he was expected to actually improve, for some reason he is doing much worse, mainly because Joe Biden has turned out a ridiculous number of Democrats in Waukesha County, Wisconsin. And even in the 2020 Supreme Court race that was on the same day as the Democrat primary, they won statewide by 11, Waukesha County voted to the right of where it did on Tuesday night, where Trump only lost the state by around 0.6 percentage points. Very sketchy stuff, very shady stuff here, especially Ozaukee County, which Donald Trump only won by 12%, a big, massive swing to the left there. does not seem to add up, especially with the rightward shift in Kenosha. You see a very similar thing in Michigan. You see the rightward shift in Muskegon, but at the same time, Kent County moved left by 7%, and Ottawa County moved left by roughly even more than that. So it doesn't seem to add up throughout the whole entire state. Look at the trends here. Bay County moving vastly to the right, but for some reason, Midland moving to the left. I'm not saying that that's fraud. I'm just saying that a lot of the trends don't seem to add up here, and there should absolutely be some form of investigation that is happening here, and we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to fight this. Either way, Trump did outperform expectations, but he's got to keep fighting because there is a chance that he can win this. He's got to sweep the board from what we have now. He's got to win Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, as well as Alaska, which I know he'll get for a fact. And he's got a fight in Michigan. Even though the lead is too big there, it's still worth a fight. John James is not conceding in Michigan as well. Wisconsin, he's got a fight in Wisconsin. That's 20,000 votes there. Pennsylvania is likely going to be under 100,000 when it's all said and done. Trump needs to keep fighting in Pennsylvania as well. But either way, this election has been a mess. The vote counts have been extremely shady. It's not transparent. We need election reform in this country, no matter who wins. And Donald Trump needs to keep fighting, and we need to stand behind him. And we'll see where it gets us. But either way, it's definitely been a great year and a half analyzing the 2020 election. But I'm just getting started here. We're almost to 100,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. And the future of this channel, we're going to continue to improve the Republican Party, see exactly where they can continue to improve. And we're going to build a better Republican Party that will put the American people first no matter what. And we will see exactly where it gets us. So anyways, we will see what happens. Trump will continue to fight, and we'll see exactly where he ends up. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Please like this video down below, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you never miss another video. Follow me on social media, become a member, donate to the Patreon or Subscribe Star, links in description. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Red Eagle, out.